going to be a new series that I'm putting out. It's going to be more.
After a long few days of trying to get here, we finally.
I appreciate y'all stopping in for another video. This is going to be a new series that I'm putting out. It's going to be more geared towards people who are thinking about getting into the RV industry, as far as like buying a camper for personal use. This camper here is going to be a North Trail Heartland Caliber. It's a 24-footer. The GVWR on it is around 7,000 pounds. This video is going to be more geared towards how's it going to drive when it's hooked up to your truck. If somebody's in the market for buying one of these for personal reasons, to go camping with their family or to live out of, if you work out in West Texas or something like that, in oil fields, I'm going to give you a low down and dirty on how this thing pulls, because I've got to take it out to California. So I'm going to be taking it through some good mountain passes and some good prairie plains and stuff like that. So I'll be able to let you know how it pulls in the wind, how it pulls on mountain grades, stuff like that. So let's get this thing hooked up and let's get it on headed down the road, and see you on down the road. All right, potential buyer, we all hooked up, ready to roll down the road. Now I'm gonna be giving you the ins and outs on this going down the road. I'm gonna be logging my fuel mileage. I'm pulling this with a 2015 Chevy Silverado 3500 dually. So your application may vary, you know, based on the truck that you're pulling this with, whether you got a dually or a single rear wheel, 3/4 ton or 1 ton or what have you. So, all right, let's get this thing on down the road. Y'all, after a long few days of trying to get here, we finally here, Grand Island, Nebraska. Get some fuel, get topped off. But I'm gonna tell you what, this camper here, it don't pull good for nothing in the wind. I mean, it ain't no fifth wheel, that's for sure. But you know, it being such a light unit and stuff like that, I've been going through 25, 30 mile an hour gusts and stuff like that, and this thing's had me all over the road, even with a weight distribution hitch and sway bars and stuff like that. So, but I got to use my phone so I can get a code and everything, so I can get fueled up here, and I'll get back with y'all. All right, guys, just got done fueling up. We got a whopping 109 gallons put on for a grand total of $546.28. But with my discount, it come down to $466.99. Total, as far as miles per gallon, from Middlebury to here to Grand Island, the truck's saying 12.1 for 718 miles, but that's, you know, going through wind, had to do a little bit of idling and stuff like that. So I actually did the math on it. For roughly 65 gallons to get here, 718 miles comes out to 11 miles per gallon. So All right, our next stop should be somewhere around Nevada for fuel, probably around Wells or something like that. So I'll be on the lookout for cheaper fuel before then, obviously, but that's usually where this much fuel, 160 gallons, will normally make me get, depending on what the winds are going to be like in Utah, Wyoming, stuff like that. So I'll get back to you whenever we get something, fun to record. So we'll see you then. Well, after all the wind and crap, we finally made it here to Sydney, Nebraska. And lucky me, still shut down for wind in Wyoming. But on a brighter note, let's go up in here in Cabela's, see what they got for sale that we can't buy. Day 3, waiting on all this wind to die down. Yay. Alright, y'all. We're going to go ahead and end this video off right here. Been a couple days sitting here waiting on wind to die down. Don't look like it's dying down anytime soon. And weather over in Wyoming is just getting worse and worse as far as heavy snow and ice, stuff like that. So there's no telling when I'm going to be able to get out of here. I need to get this video uploaded. That way, I get something in for the week. My thoughts on this camper. Again, the GVWR is at 7,400 pounds. Dual axle, 24 footer. I wouldn't suggest buying it if you're going to be doing a lot of traveling around with it. It's very unstable in the wind. Even low gusts, 25 to 35 mile an hour gusts, you're all over the road. I wished I could give you some insights as far as like pulling mountain grades and stuff, but we're just not going to be able to get there in this video. Like I said, because Wyoming's closed to light and high profile vehicles and stuff like that, and I fall under DOT regulations, so there's no telling when I'm going to be able to get out of here to be able to pull any mountain grades or anything like that. So we're just going to end this video off here. As far as like anybody knows Iowa, the I-80 in Iowa, there's a lot of good rolling hills in Iowa. It pulled great coming up those, being as light as a camper as it is. Obviously my truck being a 3500, it's got plenty of power to be able to pull something lighter like that. I was looking forward to being able to pull some mountain grades with it, to see how good it would pull as far as the mileage goes and power goes and stuff like that, see if there'd be any downshifting or anything, but we're just not going to be able to get there, not in this video. So hopefully next time, next video, be able to do a whole video from start to finish, from pick up to drop off. We'll just have to see. But if you like this kind of content, like, comment, subscribe, share it. I'll be putting out plenty more. I'm in the RV transport industry, so this is what I do for a living. But yeah, we'll appreciate y'all stopping in, and we'll catch you on the next one. Y'all have a great weekend.